Oswald, Drew Bonita, number 14, Jake Favre, number 16, Carson Stockwell, number 18, Ryder Adams, number 19, Austin Parson, number 20, Tristan Mandy, number 21, Alex Campigli, number 22, Aiden Steinbrecker on the 24 machine, Bode Bradford, 25, Donovan Way, that's Nick Way's little dude, number 26, and the local boy Hunter Aiken, number 30, Chase Wilkerson, Isaiah Sigler, number 31, Chase Brennan, 33, Hawkins Campbell, 36, J.D. Lucero, 38, Wyatt Johnson, 41, Jade Smart, 42, Colt Schaefer, 43, Colton Winfrey, 44, William Pollard, 45, Ryan McKee, 49, Talon Hill, 50, Colton Schmidt, 51, Cameron Hyman, 54, Ryan Hoffmaster, 55, Maverick Sprague, 58, Gavin Barker, 75, Bentley Burmester, number 77, Cruz Morgan, 79, Ryder Porter, 82, Bryant Rollins, 83, Waylon Bollinger, 89, Cameron Mans, 91, and Ryder McKells, number 93. Aiden McKitty rounds out your field. This 51 4 to 6-year-old class, it is underway. 3 more riders in this one. 3 kids named Ryder in this one. So back-to-back classes with 3 kids named Ryder. Of course, that's the thing. Gone are the days of Chuck and Barry and Larry. Just
have at least 2.
Jet, a Ryder. And Justin Brousseau from Elusive Gloves. He sponsors a lot of these little guys. In fact, he reaches down into the mini ranks with his Elusive Gloves clad hand and actually sponsors these guys. Justin, welcome to the ranch. We saw you last night.
Yeah, thank you. You know, it's been cool to be able to be out here and you know, help these guys out because, you know, like this is the youth of the sport and really just developing these young riders and the parents to understand like budgeting and the longevity of you have 10 years to develop and before you enter if you want to become pro. If not, this is the most amazing time to build family relationships because you're in places without phone service, it's raining, you're stuck in a motorhome or a trailer and you have to look at your wife in the face. You have to have that conversation.
You have to interact with other humans. That is so good. It's so
Phones
old
don't
school.
work either, man.
No, that's what he's saying. You have, to look, make eye contact.
It's
in
tough.
fact, I ask that you take your glasses off when we speak. I want to be able to see that you're looking me
I don't know how to do it. I'm like
eyes.
looking down, I'm looking away. I'm getting bored. 3 seconds went by without any words, and I'm like, I gotta look at my phone.
Right.
Yeah, and you know what? This is just so cool to see these guys in the development. You know, I raced like 20 years ago, so I'm old, and there was 2 strokes, and the first 4 strokes came out, and, you know, like that was a whole transition. But to see these kids scrub motorcycles on 50s and 60s, these are pro athletes at 9, 10, and 11. And so it's amazing what's happening and just the structure of these kids living at training facilities for, you know, 100 years. And, you know, like they don't know anything else. This is amazing.
Yeah, the sport has definitely evolved. Every time we bring a guy, even like Cooper Webb, who was here not so long ago, he's like, man, this thing has really changed. I'm like, yeah, but you guys, the guys 10 years before you said the same thing.
That's right. That's right.
So Justin Brousseau with the Elusive Gloves, we're happy you stopped by. We saw you last night, and you're out and about just kind of getting your feet wet down in the creek.
Yeah, we're floating around, we're having fun. You know, the main thing is we've been trying to develop some motocross gear the last couple years with Seth Dennis, and what an amazing rider. You know, these kids have voices, but a lot of companies don't want to hear it. And so we're trying to do something a little different and, you know, show the love for the minis and just develop gear just for the minis. And then when they get bigger, we'll get bigger bike gear. But, you know, it's something cool to develop for kids. And thankfully, Seth can articulate what works, what doesn't, what is necessary to win championships. And it's awesome to be a part of that program.
Cool beans. Justin Brousseau in the house from Elusive Gloves. They've got those cool USB ports in their gear. They're working on that, and it's compatible with Fortnite, so it's really evolved.
Oh, okay, yeah, it goes into the goggles.
The kids. Yeah.
So you can do that.
Heads-up display, Fortnite goggles.
So you don't want to miss a text while you're out there doing your moto.
Exactly.
To 25, a Bodie Bradford started this race in 3rd, but has moved into the #1 spot. You see him right now on RacerTV.com leading the way over Eden Steinbrecker, who I believe had the whole shot. Jaden Smart is 3rd, Aiden McKitty 4th, and Wyatt Kemble rounds out the top 5. Then Alex Campigli 6th, Donovan Way
is the younger of the Way brothers.
Yep.
Not the Wayans brothers.
Number 26.
Nick
yeah, there's
Way's
so
kids.
many Wayans. One probably raced motocross. There's so many Wayans brothers. It's one for everything.
It's in living color every weekend with Donovan Way and those boys.
Yep.
there is the 25, Bode Bradford, handling business, a 2:31 lap time for him. He is getting it done.
That'd be like top 10 speed in the 7 to 8 class which just competed.
Wow, that's interesting.
Only a couple riders were in the 220s, so he rose 231 in the older, or against the older riders. He would even hold his own. You're watching the number 42 there of Smart for a moment, who was in third. 24, here's Steinbrecher.
Wow, check out the limo tint on those goggles.
How do you see the ruts? They're just
know.
bottomless.
If he doesn't want to talk to you, the little the divider goes up. It goes zzz.
Oh, like a limo?
Yeah.
Like a limo driver. I'll leave you guys alone.
The limo tint goes
Limo
up.
tint goes up.
Goes down. There's a look at our leader again, coming right in front of us. There he is, 25, Bode Bradford. And a good little battle here, the 24 and the 42 of Aiden Steinbrecher and Jaden Smart. Man, just a calculated ride back there in the number 3 spot. Look at him just jumping, front end just sailing in the air.
This is unbelievable how quick these kids are going right now in this 4 to 6 class. They're going over the Tunnel of Love and then back across the start straight. There you see that battle.
The tunnel of friends at this point. No love in their lives.
Okay, that's true. They don't understand that yet.
No.
There's Bode Bradford leading Steinbrecher and Smart. Woo! Smart going to try to get the inside here. Takes over second.
Wow. Those bikes are so little, they're sharing the same rut. You can pass in a rut. Can you imagine?
Two bikes can fit in one rut.
In one rut.
Well, they're sharing is caring.
Yeah, they teach
That's
that
my
early
rut.
on.
No, that's my rut. No, share the rut.
Yeah.
Share the
You
rut.
share that rut with your little brother, Vincent. Donovan Way, he wants to ride in that rut too. You let him ride the rut.
You're the older brother. Be the mature one and let him share that rut with you.
He's using my rut again, Mom. You weren't even using it. And now you're mad that he's in
you
it.
don't even use that rut anymore, and now your little brother wants it, and you want that rut. You played with that rut in 7
hours.
years.
And now you're all of a sudden interested in that rut on the far inside, which you never go on. Really?
I think Smart made the move to take second away from Steinbrecher. Good battle between those two. McKitty is fourth. Campigli is fifth.
The lap times got us again. That was that abbreviated lap. Remember, now that's a more realistic lap time.
All right.
Take it back. It's 2:45. Still
The
a great
timing
lap
and scoring
time.
is too good, actually.
It is. The segments are built in. It's very interesting the way they got this working out.
I don't think we've ever had a timing and scoring system that was calculating the first lap ever. So we never knew to just ignore that start lap. Wow, look at these ruts.
Walking through the paddle technique there.
Yeah, dog walking it. It's how these kids are going to learn when they get a clutch in a couple of years. Bode Bradford getting through lap traffic right now in the number 25. I had not seen you. I was worried. I was really worried that I wasn't going to see you all week, but we now have Andre Lieb from On Track Schools here hanging out. And always a good time to talk about this during our 50cc motos. So what's the latest from On Track?
It is so good to be here. No, we're here. I get here a little bit late, but I've got parent volunteers working the booth this week. Yeah, it's really awesome. But I just want to wish everybody great week here at Loretta's. And you know what? You're all winners. So we're just happy to be here. And graduation on Friday. Mr. Jeff Emick is graduating on the stage, and I don't think you should miss it.
Yes, I've heard about this. So Emick, who did not finish high school in whatever that would have been, like 1988 or something, decided to come and get it done.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm so proud of him because you'd be surprised how many pros did not graduate. And I'm not going to take a survey. I'm not going to embarrass anybody. But I'm proud of him because he's making a statement that it's important. And I want to also say he's the hardest working student I've ever had on my roster. Really? Very, very impressed. And in addition, we have 22 other high schoolers graduating in cap and gown this year. So I hope you can all come out at 7:30 on Friday and check it out. We're right across from the Fox Tower. Happy to talk to you about our educational programs for K through 12 and our partnership with Grand Canyon University for college.
Oh, in college. Fro, maybe we can get you in there too. How about that? So it essentially just takes 30 years to realize, hey, you know, I'm going to apply myself. We call that the non-traditional student when you're in college and you're going to study with 45-year-olds and you're 20 years old. So he's the non-traditional high school student. Yeah. Non-traditional high school student.
Yeah, it's easier for him to probably enforce that on his kids. Like, hey, you got to finish high school. Really? Really, Dad?
What did you do, Dad? Yeah, exactly. Practice what you preach.
There you go.
So
Good
that's
for
really
him.
cool. All right, so you're set up as usual, and look, it's just becoming more and more of a topic. And I know the other thing we mentioned even a few years ago, not just for motocross now, other walks of life that the travel, the lifestyle might be difficult, you can help with that too.
Yeah, you know, we have golfers, tennis players, horseback riders, a lot of go-kart, NASCAR, up-and-coming kids. We also have students graduating on Friday who don't race motorcycles, and they're coming to the ranch.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, to be a part of that.
All right.
Very cool.
So that's just so we know where it started. We started here at Loretta's. We started in motocross. But yeah, I dabble in the NASCAR world sometimes too, and it's kind of the same thing. 16, 17, 18 is really when you need to have the path figured out. You can't wait until 19 years old to really get into it. Not the way it works these days. So it's something that's happening. That's cool. Familiar faces, even in unfamiliar sports. Cool. All right, visit on-track school, or at least go to the graduation.
I brought you a yearbook.
All right, I got a yearbook. This is amazing. We have photos in this? No, there are photos of the graduates in this yearbook.
Thank you.
Look at that. Caden Amarine, senior.
Oh, wow.
Corey
I got the
Allen,
senior
senior.
portraits.
And baby photos as well. Oh, that is great.
That's so good.
Actually, I'm wondering where the real high school yearbook is going to go in regular school. Is that going to even be a thing anymore?
Yeah, they still do it. Still
Yeah,
got
but
senior portraits.
the
and all that.
hilarious thing, you got the high school yearbook back in the day. It was like, look how cool this is. It has a picture of my friend in it. Now, you and your friend are sending pictures of each other back and forth every 38 seconds.
Yeah, the print version is still there. They don't have an app for your yearbook yet. I'm sure
Yeah, it's
that's
going to be
coming.
a digital version.
Just saw our leader there, the 25, Bo Bradford. He is handling business. Went past our good friend Hunter Aiken, number 27. A lot of these kids making that first trek to Loretta Lynn's. And Bradford continues to lead. He's got a 14-second lead on the fourth lap. Bo Bradford, Jaden Smart is second. Alex Campigli rounds out your top three. Pretty much the same guys up in that top five. Aiden McKitty is fourth. Eden Steinbrecher fifth. Wyatt Kimball sixth. Chase Wilkerson seventh. Donovan Way still tough. Hanging tough in eighth. Hawkins Campbell is ninth. And Ryder Adams, Ryder Mickles back there in the 13th spot. So the riders struggling here as the white flag getting ready to come out. This is where you see all the moms, the dads, the aunts and uncles really in full force. After about 7,000 races, they all kind of just check in on the results and everything. But these first few big races, there's a whole contingent. You got one family with 30 people with them.
Well, everyone's still in it at this point. Yep.
Jason Wygant's going to get in it. He's going to head down to the podium and check in with our winners here very shortly as we continue to watch the 42 of Jaden Smart. He's in the number 2 spot. Bode Bradford, your leader, smartly does not tip over right there. Another 50cc class, locked and loaded. The teeny weenies are here. These are some little ones coming up. 51 special limited, 4 to 6. There is the 22. Taking a look at him, that is Alex Campigli. There's the 24, the 22, the 24 of Aiden Steinbrecher and Alex Campigli battling it out here. It's far from over with those two guys. 24 and 22, third and fourth place respectively, fighting for that podium spot, a chance to jump on the podium and thank their moms, their dads, all their factory sponsors paying them that big kindergarten salary. So this one is not over. The 24 of Aiden Steinbrecher trying to hold off the 22. Lap traffic trying to pick the right line. I wonder if they've hit the same line twice. Through the 10 Commandments, you're having a look at the little bobblehead, the 24 of Aiden Steinbrecher. Got his 100% goggles tuned up. He's got the 14 right in front of him. I believe that might be a lapper, but that would be Drew Bonita out of Council Bluffs, Iowa. They threw that bike in the back of their Honda Accord, just took off straight for Loretta Lynn's. That's one of the few classes you can just throw a tiny little gear bag, splash of gas,
That's
throw
the
a bike in the back
beauty
seat.
of it, man.
Hit the road.
Absolutely. That's Wygant style right there.
That is. They probably have a show hauler, 7 motorcycles in the back.
38 cents worth of gas in the machine,
That's
and
all it takes.
use the rest of the dollar in the Accord, and there you go. So waiting for our leader to make his way back around. Should be here just about a couple minutes, about 2 minutes. Should be making his way back around to the finish line. Going to be making his way down to see our man Weeds, Jason Wygant, on the podium. And like Kevin said, the most entertaining podiums ever. So when we get our 51 riders up there.
And still Aiden Steinbrecher holding on to that number 3 spot, the final podium spot. But there's our leader. We'll pick back up with the 25 of Bo Bradford. I mean, that track just has to be ominous if you're a little guy, like just staring at how big the braking bumps, even after we've tuned it up and smoothed it out a little bit, this is bigger and strong, bigger and harder than any track they probably see all year long.
That rut just looked like a bank turn at Daytona to him.
That's right.
He went in that thing and rode clear to the rim of that rut. You know,
you lose sight of your kid, like his whole head just dips out of view. Got the big GoPros, big as his helmet.
And it's so cool because, like we said, they fit inside the rut. They don't drag foot pegs. They don't drag the frame rails. They just stay in the rut.
They fit all the way in it.
Big night tonight at the arena. Going to have our MX versus ATV all out tournament, and I know that you and Weege are already making preparations for that thing, man. I'm looking forward to it because I know we got some intense gamers in this crowd.
I know.
And you know, quite the same story as on the track. I'm looking for the best of the best tonight here at Loretta Lynn's.
Yeah, I think so. It's going to be a bracket style competition. There'll be 32 different competitors racing 4 at a time on 4 screens, so it won't take forever. There's 4 screens, so that's what 4 times 4, 16 people going at it. So they'll whittle that field down to the 4 best guys, and we'll shoot that image up on the big jumbotron inside the Lucas Oil Arena, and everybody can watch it, come down, hang out. I know how you kids love watching other people play video games. My kids watch other people play Minecraft. I'm like, why don't you play Minecraft? Why do we buy the game? I'm just going to throw all that stuff away. I'm just going to watch other kids play video games. It's huge. That is a thing. And is that weird?
It is weird because it drives me nuts, and you just touched on one of the most unnerving subjects ever around my house.
Fortnite, video games, YouTube. Yeah. Oh, you're killing me.
There's rules, regulations, limitations for my 10-year-old. Absolutely, she's not allowed to do a lot of that stuff. But I got nieces and nephews that, to the contrary,
hours and hours.
And it really makes things difficult at my house because I'm the bad uncle, I'm the bad dude.
Yeah, man.
So
it's a different day and age. I get it. So we try to be open-minded with that kind of stuff. So
absolutely, yeah. And I am open-minded.
We're going to send Bo Bradford down there to say hello to Jason Wygant, Jaden Smart, and Eden Steinbrecher. Will round out your top 3 in this 51 4-6 limited class as he wheels that machine right up onto the podium. He knows what he's doing.
You know, you see these
pro.
Oh yeah, rolled it up there like he's done it before. You know, you watch all these pros pull off. They got their roll-offs dragging behind them, and they fight. My man rolls up to the podium with 30-foot of roll-off tape behind him. Not a problem. Hasn't affected him for the last 15 minutes.
There's the 42 of Jaden Smart. 40-second deficit between Bo Bradford and Jaden Smart. Eden Steinbrecher will finish up 3rd. And that'll do it from the 51 4-6 limited class. We have one more little group of 50 riders. These are probably some of my favorite little guys out here. The PW, the shaft class. A lot of fun watching these little dudes go at it. Nope, we have one more after that, then the shaft. So we have the 51 4-6
and there it is, Alex Campbell. That was Camp Liggy. They went back and forth, and it looks like Camp Pigley is going to end up in 3rd place. I just wanted to watch the screen down here to know exactly how that battle was going to end up, and I think we got 3rd right there. That was an amazing ride. Never gave up on it. But first, we're going to talk to our Moto winner who's already up here celebrating, partying. Oh, yeah. He's all excited about this one. This ain't no play date. This is the real deal. And a big win for Bo Bradford. Let's straighten that out for you. Whew. We want those pictures to look crisp. Bodie, man, that was an unbelievable ride. Tell me about your race.
It was good.
Yeah. Any problems out there at all?
No.
Who do you want to thank?
My mom and dad, WTT Racing Engines, Tapped House, Taylor Painter, mom and dad, Mad Moto, SPR, Twin Air, SCMX. I know anybody else who I've forgotten.
There it is, Bodie Bradford with the win. We're looking for our second place finisher. I'm going to bring them up.
Bodie, can I steal your hat for a minute? Oh, get your picture. I steal your hat back? I'll get you a free one when you come down.
We had a really good battle to watch here. This guy had to make some moves to get to second, and he did it. He rode smart. Come on up to the front. Let's hear it for Jaden Smart. Tell me about that race, Jaden.
It was nice, and I almost got the whole shot, and I had to make some passes.
All right, yeah, you did, and you got second. Who do you want to thank?
Mom, Dad, Gold Country Casino, Fox, motorcycle, OG goggles, and my Moto X, and that's it.
All right, let's hear it for Jaden Smart. Second place. Big crowd down here. That is good stuff. Thank you, Jaden. And a big battle for third. I believe it goes to Alex Camplighi. Thanks, Smart. Thank you. Come on up. Campigli. Campigli. All right, making it easy. Let's hear it for Alex Campigli. Taking third. You rode hard, had to fight back to get third, man. Was that a really fun race?
Yeah.
How did you make the passes?
I tried and got the inside, and I got to get the second.
That is awesome. Got the third, yeah, you did it. Who do you want to thank?
My mom and dad. NorCal Cobra. CC Racing. And everyone else.
Let's hear it for our third place finisher, Alex Campigli. Hold that medal up. Here, I'll show you. Oh, I didn't even give it to him. That's why I can't hold that medal up. Yeah. You think the 4 to 6-year-old people have things to learn? Here, you got to put it over your head. The announcers have to learn too. There it is. Hold that medal up. Bronze. Congratulations. I believe it was Steinbrecher who grabbed our whole shot in that one. If he wants to come on up, we'll give him a Bell Helmets Whole Shot Award. We're not quite done with our 50cc racing yet. And as we get ready for yet another moto, I will hand out yet another Bell Helmets Whole Shot Award. Let's hear it for our Bell Helmets Whole Shot Award winner. Okay, Mr. Steinbrecher, how'd you get that start?
Just hold it wide open.
Holding it wide. Who do you want to thank?
My mom and dad, 60 Kobo bikes, 60 helmets, Noosa gloves, Dunlop tires, NOS suspension, Jesus, Axrix, and that's it.
There it is, Bell Helmets Whole Shot Award winner. Hold it up, be proud. And you do get to bring that home. That's yours to keep. Thank you very much.